Welcome back to Sunshine Forest on Farming Simulator 25. It's episode 23 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, I did say during the last episode that our spinach was ready to harvest. So I've just released this spinach harvester. 32 grand. Yep. And then I come out, so there we go. Look. Ready to harvest. The other stuff, not quite. I'm looking forward to doing the red beet though. I did say that in the last episode. So I think all of these, because I did small strips of these, the spinach especially, we might be alright in the red beet, might be alright in the carrots and parsnips, but I don't think we're going to get a huge amount of yield. I love this. Of all the new ones, the green bean, the peas, the spinach harvester I like the most. I suppose because it articulates and the whole bunk raises up, and I prefer it as a bit of kit. Think. Yeah. Thank you if you're still with me. Thank you if you're still chugging along. I haven't done one of these shout outs in quite a while, but I want to do a massive shout out to all the guys on PayPal, all the guys that donate regularly and help keep the lights on and stuff, you know, all that kind of good stuff. I appreciate that massively. Massive shout out to all of my channel members. If you want to become a channel member, there's a link in the description to becoming a channel member, which again helps support me, helps support the channel, keeps the content coming, that kind of thing. Shout out to all the guys on my Discord, my moderators, my admins, the guys that work tirelessly behind the scenes doing great work. I don't thank them enough. I should thank them more, and I apologise for that, but they are an awesome bunch of guys. If you're on my Discord, there should be a link in the description for that as well. If you want to join the Discord channel, there's constant public chat going on, and if you've got any questions or things you want to know or ask, if I'm not on there, and I'm not always on there, in all honesty, I'm hardly on there. I don't have the time as in the day. I know I keep saying I need to try and get on there more. And but if you've got any questions or any problems or any queries, the guys on there are normally pretty rapid at responding, helping, answering any questions you might have. And I can't, again, thank them all enough for that. They are a brilliant bunch of guys. So what we'll do now is, well, I'll carry on with this. Maybe there might be an unload. I think probably when we get to the end, I would imagine. Just seeing how much we've got. I think I might swap out one of my trailers as well, because I said about getting rid of some of the wool, so we might do that too. We are done. Are we full? No. I think we've got about 18,000 litres. It's not a huge amount. This is going to go straight over to our preserve factory. We're going to bag the spinach to keep it fresh, fresher, last longer. I'm going to run the whole 18,000 litres through the bagging process. I'm not going to leave any of it stored away. We'll turn around to the grass. I have to say, I'm really impressed with we've only gone, what, a month since we planted these? Or was it 2 months? The saplings do seem to be taking hold. I think my grass is all now fully grown, so if I wanted to, I could be mowing my grass and getting that going again. So, yeah, I'll head back, dump this off, and then I think, what am I going to do next? Oh, yeah, trailer. I'm going to get the small trailer. We'll get rid of that. I don't know if I'll necessarily show me buying the new trailer, but I'm just going to get a flatbed, something a bit bigger. Maybe one of the Mack Trucker 921 ones. I think I used one way back and I said I should get one of these and never did, so I think we'll get one of those. I probably need to take the bars and stuff off this as well. I'm just turning round the trailer. Hang on, I just noticed something. We'll go and have a look at that in just a second. Yeah, I mean, it's worked fine. Again, when we had the small tractors and stuff, it worked absolutely fine. But it's a little bit small for moving mass loads. So let's... Oh, yeah, it wasn't expensive anyway, so it's a little bit of money. And then we'll start buying the new one. Do I... Oh, I need to... Oh, I'll do that off screen. So I need to do some of the adjustments. Like, look, last episode, I bought over my brood stock, and it wouldn't take it. And now it's gone. It's taken it. I'm assuming what was in there ran out, because we were only on 300 litres, so I guess it ran out, and then... I don't know. I assume so. What have I got to do next? Oh, I'll go and get the new trailer. I'll bring that back down to load up the wool, because I've got some more wool, and then I'll probably change the configurations on this tractor as well. And then I think when we go to the next day, we'll have a bit more money from all the things that are selling. All good. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I was watching that lamb. The lamb was leaping up and down. I just got so zoned out watching that. So our new trailer is just here. I've got all the wool that we had stored on the trailer. I have, as you can see, our mini fent, or I say mini fent, it's not a small fent, is it? But I've changed the configuration, so the forestry stuff's come off, done a few tweaks on the colour, and that came in at 750 just to change that. And I changed the tyres from those pro grips with the chains to normal tyres. As you can see over here, spinach bags. I think we might have we run through all of that? What? How? I don't understand what's happening. That says spinach, 66. What? How? 66,077 litres of spinach. We put in 24,000 litres into here. No, we didn't put 24,000 litres into here. I'm thinking of when we did the piece. No, we put 18,000 litres of spinach in here. Or did I put it in here? Where did I put it? Spinach, 18... What? How has it not used anything? I don't... This happened with... What was it? The canned corn as well? I don't understand. This seems to be producing but not using anything. And the 18,000 litres that I put into that silo, which is feeding this, has now somehow in here transformed into 66,000 litres. But again, even if that is the case, it doesn't seem to be using it. Well, let's turn that off for the time being, because we got plenty. I don't understand. Well, there's our bagged spinach. That'll go into our silo as well, and we'll take over. I've got a couple that spawned yesterday, and that was the rest of our canned peas. So that is going there as well. Wool, let's get that on there. We'll take it up. We're not going to make a huge amount of money on the wool. I think it's the storage bay that's requiring the wool, and I think it's only paying 1,000 and something. So it's not going to be mega money, but we're going to take the wool up because, like I say, the wool was being done specifically for clothing, which we're not going to make, but it needs to be done. Actually, how are we looking feed-wise for our animals? How are they looking? Oh yeah, grass is fine, meadow's fine. Productivity is good. Wool, goat milk, yep, we're all good there. Actually, oh, that's right. Let's turn them on. It's quite early because we need to get cracking on. The rest of the root crops, the carrots, the parsnips, the red beet are good to go. We're going to start on red beet because I want to use that beet harvester that I've never used before, the toe behind one. And we're going to lease the green bean harvester. So the green bean harvester, hopefully, if it works this time, we're going to get that on a worker. And we'll get the worker chugging away. I did go around the map actually, see that some of the pallets have gone from there. I went round tidying all the pallets up that were out, and I've put mostly in storage out the way. I bought some of the juice ones over from there, not all of them, but some of the juice ones. Is that weeds in there already? Oh man, I should have ploughed it, shouldn't I? I'm going to have that on all the fields, aren't I? No, I didn't want to plough it, because that's... ploughing's bad. No, we didn't want to plough, did we? Although I am going to have to plant. When we plant, we've got direct drills, so that should get rid of that. If they come back again, I'll get rid of them with the herbicides, which should be fine. Wheat field is coming along, so we'll get over here. We'll lease those couple of bits of equipment. Let's get the wool in. We'll get down. Let's say we'll try and get the green bean harvester running. I kept hold of the that bigger auger wagon, the Colossus one. That's not. I haven't got a crazy limit on that. That's not like 1,000,000 litres or anything. I think I'm on... What was the base configuration? 45. I think I went one up. 150 maybe, because it's quite a big trailer. I thought yeah, I didn't go bigger than that. Storage bay is this one over here, isn't it? So this trailer will make life a little bit easier, and having the ramps on the back of it as well means if I'm using the skid steer load to load stuff up or unload stuff or whatever it might be. I went for 4 axles because I don't know why I went for 4 axles. I just kind of did. It is here, isn't it? There we go. We are selling. Let's say it's not mega money, but I should have backed into this, shouldn't I? Yep. Definitely should have backed it. We're getting a bit of an environmental score as well, reward, so that's, if we're getting a score, of course we're getting a score on precision farming. Oh, news! I've just suddenly thought, yes, by the time this releases, oh my days, the news today. If you haven't seen it, I've put up a video on it already. If you haven't seen that, if you've got the season pass already, wow. If you haven't got the season pass, you can buy it as a DLC, and you can buy it as an addition. Giants have skipped ahead on reveal information. They haven't revealed information about the year one third DLC. They've jumped straight to expansion. The expansion edition that's coming out November the 4th is the release date. They've jumped straight ahead to that, and we're getting fishing. Now, it was a rumour, and it's in the Highlands of Scotland as well, which is where the map is going to be based, the new map. There's going to be a new map. Fishing, let me explain that in a moment. I'd rather you went and watch the video, but I'll talk about it on here. Highland cows and onions as an extra crop type. 20 new vehicles and machinery. It's a big expansion. I would say probably on a par with Silver Run, if not, but I think personally better, because I think forestry is not everyone's cup of tea. This gives you more equipment and machinery, gives you a new animal, gives you another crop, but also gives you the fishing. Now the fishing, let me just go over to here, and we'll click onto here. There we go. We want, what's going on here? There we go. We want harvesters. So, dun, 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 dun. We're going to need the topper, aren't we? And that. This harvester digs the sugar beets out of the ground. No, the home topper is needed. Yes. God, this is another one. It's going to cost us an absolute bomb. What's the horsepower requirement on that? 215. I can put it with what I got. This then 280. We should be able to put it with this as well. Don't want to do both at the same time. Maybe we can try. We come out of there, and then we need to go down to our green bean harvester. Let's do that, and we'll lease that. Oh my days! And then when we get onto the other crops, I guess we're going to go. Oh, I should have got the other Devolve, shouldn't I? That I used on Riverbend. I suppose we could do trails, couldn't we? What's that got? A 5,500 litre tank. I might do that actually when we get onto those. It's quite narrow. That's the only downside. It's a single row. It's going to take forever, isn't it? We haven't got a big plot. I might go back and have a look and see if we can find that other Devolf that I used before, because that worked really well. And like I say, I'm not opposed to, you know, we are leasing big machinery, so that's the situation. Let me just go and wait for the train to arrive, deliver our stuff, and let's get cracking on with that. I need to get those two done, I think, today. We'll get them out of the ground. I might have to move on to the other root crops. Our beans will be going to doing, is it jarred beans we can do? And the red beets, I don't know, because we haven't got a super factor or anything, have we? Maybe we'll just store the red beet, but I'm really looking forward to using a piece of equipment I've never used before. That should be super cool. I nearly did it again. Got partway through explaining. So yeah, fishing is coming. But it says in the details of the thing, on land fisheries, which we've got the Gwendal one already, fishing boats to go out onto, I guess, the loch, whatever it is that's going to be there. But if you fancy something a bit more peaceful and calm, you can grab a fishing rod and you can go and do some shore fishing. Now, I have no idea what the physics, the dynamics, how it's going to work, how the menus are going to be, what it's going to entail, how you'll go about it. I really, really don't know at this moment. That's all the information that we've been given. But you've got to say, I mean, Giants could have just gone down the route of let's do what Gwendal's done and just have a fishery you place, bang, bring some stuff, which I'm assuming there's going to be a version of that kind of thing. What it's going to look like, no idea. But I think, what was that brilliant map I did a map tour on? It was kind of like a square map, then you came off the bottom of it and there was a harbour area, and when you went around to the harbour, if you made fishing bait, and if you bought the fishing bait, the boats would go out, and when the boats came back, you got fish appeared on the dock. I don't know whether you'll be able to drive the boats, go out and you actually do the fishing, I don't know, but it looks brilliant. And then, like I say, with the other things on there as well, I mean, what can you say? My stuff wasn't on that one. what's going on? So yeah, there you go. But the video is out if you want to check it out. I go through it all and the blog and stuff, and yeah, genuinely very excited. So green bean harvester is here. The other stuff is on the platform. We'll go and grab that in a moment. Like I said, I'm going to try and get work going on this. Oh yeah, while we're down there, I can show you the. I took my wood beams down and a thing of planks. We've built ourselves a jetty. I said I was going to put a little bit of lighting on there. We've got some solar lighting, so I didn't need power down there, which is cool. Little deck chair, we've got that on it. Like I say, it's just somewhere to go and relax. It's not a massive lake. It's not, you know. I think there's a little boat down there. I've got a little rubber dinghy down there. I can just go out and sit there and chill out. But also with what I just talked about, I wonder, I don't know how they're going to go about it, whether it's going to be like something that other people can then use as mod packs. Like, will it be, I don't suppose it'll be retrospective. That was the problem when Silver Run came out. There was loads of cool stuff on Silver Run, like the rock breaking and the log transports, which we've now got on 25, but we didn't on 22. But it didn't transport over to other maps. It wasn't portable. So if we get fishing, will it just be on that map moving forward, or will it be on future maps? Will people be able to use it? I honestly don't know. But what I set up here, I think I said, was it yesterday or the day before? Whatever day it was. It's one of those weird moments, isn't it? I said about sitting on the dock and doing some fishing, and there you go. It would be cool if you could, but I don't suppose we can. Right, so while we're heading across here, turn the beacons off now, do that. Let's open this up. I might just grass all that now, once I've got one of my root crops out of each one. The raised fields are alright, I can redo those, but... oh, look at our poplars, I just realised, didn't notice that either. Poplars have really taken off. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, brilliant. And I really did. We absolutely went thick and bushy there. If we come over here, there, look. We've got some reeds growing now. The grass has grown up nice and thick. The trees seem to be growing as well. It's hard to tell, isn't it? But our trees that we put around it. Yeah, look. Did I put a boat? Yeah, we have got a little look. Bobbing around on the water there. Bulrushes and bits and bobs. Our little... See, look. I was going to put a little beach towel out as well. I can sit down, put my sun hat on, and just relax. I say maybe do a bit of fishing. We might have to stock it with fish. I don't know. But, yeah. Pleased with that. It's just those little things, you know. Makes it feel a bit more homely. I mean, at some point, that's the main farm, and that's where I've got my tower, my tree house. We could build a little farmhouse here. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? So this would be our kind of, maybe a little cabin. Oh, what else we could do? The buildable cabin from OmaTana. Set our sawmill back to producing. What did we need for that? Planks, long planks and wood beams. Build our own little farmhouse. Oh, yes. So I kept hold of that. It worked out cheaper to keep hold of it and then just get charged another day for the leasing cost, I think, than it was to get rid of it and then go back again. Yeah. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. Whether if I try and hire worker, it's going to go, nope. Oh, okay. I don't know where it's going to try and start. I don't know what it's going to try and do. But that's good because they weren't mapping the fields the other day and it just wasn't registering there was a field anywhere. So the fact it is... Oh, that's good. We are green beaning. This is a fair sized field, so we're going to get quite a bit of this. I suddenly realised as well, I did the same thing that I did. I had my 18,000 litres. I wasn't expecting that thing to happen. I don't know what's happened with my production. I've got 21 pallets of spinach sitting there waiting to come out. So when I put this in to run our green beans, I'm going to have to remove them and put some into this storage. So we'll do that. That's now running with a worker, so we'll let that carry on till that's full, and we'll get that unloaded into that. I did bring down the smaller trailer. Where did I put the smaller trailer? Did I take... Oh, I took it back. I think I stored it back away. I did. What was I thinking? I need my trailer. I need the trailer for red beet. Right, let's go back. Yeah, no, we're right. Okay, detached from the trailer. I went back and grabbed the trailer, so we've got that. So this is actually trailed. This is not in front. It's a bit big to in front, I suppose. So we'll start off with this. Made me smile, Amity. It's Amity Island, isn't it, on Jaws? The OG Jaws. Oh, such a good film, that. Such a good film. I know there have been some amazing shark-related films since. I have to say Deep Blue Sea's up there for me as one of those real jump scare, terrifying, you know. But Jaws, I know you look back now and you think, oh, you know, yeah, it's a bit kind of animatronic, but you've got to remember at the time there was nothing like it. Same as like when the first Jurassic Park came out. That's staggeringly good for the time and the special effects and stuff. You look at a lot of the programs now that David Attenborough's done and stuff like that, where you've got all these CGI things and it looks real. It's just incredible. But Jaws, I mean, that was one of those things as a child. We used to go for swimming lessons and I didn't want to go down the deep end anymore because it was darker at the deep end. You couldn't see if there were sharks there. Why would there be sharks in a swimming pool? Who would put a shark in a swimming pool? But as a child, it just terrified us. Oh, such a good film though. It's one of those ones you can watch every now and again. You know all the words, you know all the quotes, you know all the lines, but it's just brilliant. Brilliant. So, our Amity, and this is the stuff I've never used before. And as usual, there'll be people out there saying, I have, that's brilliant. I just never really got round to it. I used, like I said, I used self-propelled. I was kind of going down the route of self-propelled rather than trailed, and we need more trailed stuff of this size. It's the trailed stuff that's really small that doesn't work, you know? I mean, it does work, but it doesn't on this, you know what I mean? Maybe. Hang on a minute. Red beet, ready to harvest. Yes? Yes. Beet harvesters. Defoliator. Is that just sugar? Is that just for sugar beet? I just least something I didn't need. I just assumed they went together. That's not showing an icon, but that does say before sugar beet can be harvested. So that's a home topper for sugar beet only. And there'll be people that have already been shouting at the screen. Harvester digs the sugar beets out of the ground. But that just says sugar beets, but the image does say sugar beet and red beet. So I'm assuming that... Does that do both? I'm not sure then. That's really weird. Because that doesn't appear to have done anything. Has it? I don't think so. You know what? I'll leave it here just in case. Let's lift it. Turn it off. So as I say, I bought my trailer. That was a waste of money. Yeah, so I'm going to have to, whatever I do, I've got my direct drills. So we'll direct drill new crops into the ground. I need to lime everything again just to make sure we're okay for our pHs. And so let's drop that off there. I'll go back and get the other one and we'll see if that works. If that doesn't work, I'm really stuck at this point. How's that getting on? Can't even see it. Is it top corner? Is there a dark shape in the top corner? Yep, coming down this row. It's not a complicated field, it shouldn't have a problem. Right, by the end of this episode I want to get both these crops out of the ground. Green beans are going to take a little bit longer though, to be fair. It's as I've always said, if I make a mistake on a video, if I do something wrong, it's one of the reasons why I've always been warts and all, show everything. If that shows you a way of not to do something, that's just as good as showing you a way of doing something. Because, like I say, it's not, you know, I know there will, it doesn't matter what I say, but there will always be people, it's so obvious. It may well be so obvious, but it might not be so obvious to everyone. Maybe it wasn't to you, maybe it is to everyone else, maybe, I don't know. But the fact, like I say, they're both the same width, they're both the same manufacturer, they look similar in builds, that kind of stuff. the extrapolation from that kind of was, okay, we've got to top these. So that, you know, if I've just saved you leasing one of those by mistake, now I just hope this works now, because if this doesn't work, then we have a problem. We have a problem anyway. This, I didn't leave myself enough gap. So when I raised that field, I didn't come in from the field edge far enough at all. It was, yeah, it was a debacle. The worst kind. I don't think we need to unfold it. Pipe out, we want to unload, I think, but other than that, I think this is just a turn on and go, isn't it? And again, we're going to find out now, aren't we? Please work. Oh, we've got some beets. We've got some beets. We've got beets. Beet, 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 beet. Nice. There we go. A decently sized, wide enough, trailed beet harvester. I must admit, I'm surprised nobody's actually converted this. I know we've got like the big... The Colossus pack, there's another one as well that's taken the sugar beet harvesters with various different headers to do different crops. But as far as a cheaper alternative goes to lease a trailed one, if this was just adjusted, you know, I know realistically the Amity ones don't do this, but you could call it lizard or call it whatever you like. So you can do, oh wow, this is filled up way quicker than I thought it was going to. So we are going to get a fair bit of beet. I think I'm going to put the red beet in where I put the potato. I'm, yeah, not going to be able to unload this without driving over the crop, am I? Oh. We might just have to bite the bullet and drive over the crop. Not what I wanted. Can I raise and lower that? I don't think so. Oh, hang on. Is there a movement there? Up and down? No. Up and down? No. Okay, let's go and get our trailer. Oh. What is wrong with me today? I'm having a nightmare. I'll go and get the trailer. I'll just pull it down here with my teeth. Didn't bring it on another tractor, did I? I brought it down, dropped it off, went and got the other stuff. Should have actually bought it with a separate tractor. That would have made life a little bit easier. Come on, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up. How's our pea harvester going? I don't think it's full, is it? Have we had a message come up? Let me know. Just shout out if it has. Maybe I should just go and get another tractor up here. Go and grab the one I've got on my... yeah, I think I'm going to... Also, go and grab the one that's on the stump grinder. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Let's just stick that out there like that. Cool. Let me go and get that. That makes more sense than keep unhooking and hooking up and... I do like that. Judging by what we've just filled up on and how far we've gone, following the Amity and Jaws theme, we're going to need a bigger boat. We're going to need a bigger trailer. Or I'm just going to have to make multiple runs. I know I've got that one there, but I think we're going to get a fair bit of green bean off this field. It was doing a thing in the corner up there. I don't know what it's done. A couple of spirals round. It seems to be all over the shop. Oh, let's go. So yeah, I think this is going to be. I'm going to fill this up in no time, so there'll be a lot of backwards and forwards. That's something. If I take it to the same side of the potatoes in, I haven't got to go as far with it, which looks like a little bit easier as well. And we can also get the company out to collect the topper. Oh, she's bumpy. Will we not? I'm sure this takes... Oh, what's wrong now? There we go, just need to start the engine. It was spinning, just, yeah. Cool, so that turned on, drop that down. Nope, not yet. It's interesting actually, because this doesn't have the, you can't swing it out, so you are driving over the crop when you're harvesting, aren't you? I suppose you should have narrows on really. I mean, that's not, I should probably, yes I should have narrows on. And to be fair, although the capacity is smaller, this is a wider header than, or pickup than the actual trailed ones. So that's kind of, like I say, kind of amusing anyway. It's like, well, yeah, combine the two. Go to the next row, get that one down. Need to check on the peas as well, see how we're getting on there. Green beans, sorry. Are we back down to this corner yet? Nearly. Unless it's full. Is that stopped or is that still moving? It's hard to tell from this distance. Nope, we're moving. We are moving. Oh, that was loud. Oh, sure I'm happy about that. Again, this wasn't about having hundreds of thousands. Oh, I didn't say how much potato we got, did I? That's me just saying about putting in the same place as the potatoes. I said when I started that harvest, I did one round, or I filled up the thing, didn't I? Well, I got 3/4 of the way around. I said we could be looking at 100,000 litres. I think we ended up with, and then I said 200 maybe. I think we ended up with 118. I think it was. We worked out. So I wasn't too far off my initial prediction, which is good. I really don't know what to do about the carrots and parsnips. I think the DeWolf, I might just go for that. We'll see if we can get one in. I was going to go trailed, and that kind of makes sense, but it's a single row. It's going to take forever. Oops. And that's the other problem, I suppose, because because it's a direct drill, it did go slightly down the side, because I think I ploughed a little bit unevenly as well when I was doing some of these, so it kind of gave a ploughed bit down the side of the ditch. So sometimes you get a few plants that are just down the edge, but it worked. Now that's curious, because I planted. Did I plant these on the same day? I thought I had. These haven't grown up. Those ones have. Maybe not all of them have. Just go and check that. But I don't mind driving over this a little bit. We'll be fine. Yeah, and this is another one of those, why have I not used this before? Moments. I guess as well, when I've been doing it before, it's if I've done contract work, and you start off with a contract harvester, then on Prairie Farm I had the big beet harvesters, and I bought a second beet harvester, which really sped that up, and they were big fields. So it was that thing of, on a massive field, again, yes, it's a 6 metre header or pickup, but it's quite a small tank, and you would be unloading a lot. On something like this, if it ends up I do 5-6 unloads, not a problem. On a massive field, you could end up doing 40, 50, 60, you know, I don't know. Right, I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to check on the pea harvester, see how we get on with that. I'm also very surprised how little, or yeah, how little horsepower is required for this. I thought it would require far more horsepower than it does, which again, that's cool. So our first full load, and I'm concerned now actually as we're heading up to this side. I wonder if it's the silo that's doing it. For our potatoes, because it was definitely it was 118, 111, it was something like that. If that's now showing 400,000 litres or something, something's gone wrong. Oh, that pillar's right in the way. I can't see. Oh no. I've got to go outside. There we go. No, we're all right. We're okay. That sound seems to be coming sporadically. It seems to get louder and louder. Oh, we weren't nearly full, but now we're nearly full. But it seems to be cutting out. Wasn't doing that before. That's weird. How are we looking? Potato. Oh no, I was right. It stayed there. 114,291. So somewhere between 111 and 118. That's all right. $23,999. We've lost a litre. We've got a red beet has bounced off somewhere on the unload. Let's get that. Put the premium sawdust in there. So we've got premium sawdust. We've got the other stuff. We have also got in there. It should say. Where is it? Apple juice. Oh, it's not showing as pallets. It's just saying 12,000 litres. That's interesting. They were on pallets. Right, let's go and unload the next bit. I've got a lot of fields to prep. I just know it's going to take a long time and I wanted to get the harvesting done. Oh dear. And then I've got to choose my crops again. I'm staying away from root crops this time, like I say, grass down the bottom and up here on the fields, probably barley, oat, those types of things. I might do barley, oat, soybean. Is that what I said the other day? I think it was. We ended up with 34,835 litres, I think it is, thereabouts. I have purchased another 8 bags of lime, so 16,000 litres. We have got some fields. We probably, if we go back up here, we're on our pHs now. We know definitely, I say definitely, this one went very yellow from green after we harvested the peas. That one's going to need doing. Our potato field actually doesn't look that bad. I think I might leave that. That one we might do oats. I think I might do oats in that one. That's got sunflower and we haven't harvested yet. The one we've just done, this one doesn't look too bad. That one was the one that had the spinach in. That's right, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's right. That one had spinach in. That might need doing, because I'm going to grass these. And then we've got our carrot and we've got our parsnip in these ones here, haven't we? So, yeah, I think we might just grass all that over. It probably need doing. And then looking around the outside here, you can see now our harvest is going up. We've got a sort of greenier colour there and a more yellow here. So the actual green bean field will definitely need another whiz over. It's not horrendous. It's not, we're not heading into down to the, sorry, up, should I say. We're not going on to the oranges and reds, but that is, and I still don't understand why that is. So what I'm going to do is just load this up. And so while the green beans are still going, did I just show it? I did, didn't I? Yeah. Did an unload, and so that's going to take a little bit longer. So while that's doing that, I can be getting on with some other jobs. So liming seems to be a good idea. Now I can do it from here. I can lift them up with a telehandler or a skid loader. If I've got liftable ones, I can lift them up by hand. If you'd rather have a more realistic, you're undoing them over a trailer, that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to do them like this for the time being. And then, should I go down and do... Yeah, I'm going to whiz down and do the spinach field. I'll just whiz over and do that. I can do the other one down there later on. I was just thinking, if I can get the seeder down there and start getting some of the grass in, it's just making sure I'm utilising my time wisely. I'll just look at the time actually. In the real world, IRL, I've got a lot to do in the next 24 hours. I don't think I'm going to get it all done. Probably do with getting different lime spread now. Maybe one that spreads out wider. There's that one. This holds 10,000 litres. There's the was it FTW 4000? Is it FTW 4000? It does lime. Is it lime and fertiliser? I'm sure it does. But it's only 4,000 litres. We haven't got that one. I can't remember. Was it Sopima? The Sopima, it was like a rear-mounted, I guess a cart really, that held whatever it was, and then you attach a 3-point link mounted object to that. So you would run your 3-point link mounted fertiliser spreader, lime spreader, and when it ran out you would tip from the Sopima into it. I think it had a combined of 8,000 litres, or was it 8,000 then whatever the back was? Something like that. Whoa! That didn't like the turn, did it? Am I misremembering? I know we had it on previous versions. I don't know if it's out yet. I don't think we've got it on FS25 yet. Loving the sun glinting off the water. Why is the harvester... Is it stuck? One job. One job. Juan. We'll have to call him that. Juan, our worker. Was it full? Could be full. It might just happen to have stopped right next to it. That would be bizarre if it has. I don't think it has, hasn't it? Yeah? What are the odds of it stopping almost exactly opposite? Yeah, it's full. I take that back, Juan. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. We're coming. We're coming. No, we're coming. Relax, relax, relax. It's all... I probably could have done it the other way around, because the bunk actually went a lot higher than I thought it was going to. If you see, it does actually stick up higher than this side of the auger wagon as well. But I say auger wagon, it's not technically an auger, it hasn't got a pipe, but the whole thing lifts. So, but we do need to be out of the way, otherwise the harvester won't get going again. It doesn't like it for some reason, I don't know why. I don't like it up, Mr. Mannering. Okay. Limage. Limey kangaroo down sport now. Sorry. This has really gone, it's like sand now. I thought it was gravel, but it's gone really weird. I did try and sort all this out when I first put it in. I didn't follow my own rule. Let's get that open so we can see on our gyps. I actually think this is alright. Yeah, if we go back to our map, we're on this one. That's not too bad. I think it's this one actually that needs it more. We'll go and do that one. This one seems to be okay. At least for another harvest anyway. The thing is, I don't tend to lime. After I do grass work, I don't tend to, which is weird because it is still technically a crop. But I always thought because these crops leave a residue behind which you'll then cultivate in, seed in, whatever you're going to do when you direct drill. Whereas grass leaves grass behind, and then what you do is you go over it. And the grass regrows. I've always been kind of, should you put lime on grass that's growing? I don't know if you should. Let me just double check this. There we go. We're kind of getting some coloration back. Look at our environmental score. 88. Come on. No wonder our bonuses have been so good. Yeah, we're not actually using much lime at all. It's not. I don't think it maybe it didn't need it at all. We're going to have a big gap, unfortunately, from today. Like I said the other day, we are heading off to FarmCon, and I'm not taking my PlayStation with me. I haven't managed to back up anywhere near. Well, I haven't managed to back up anything. I'm not going to lie. I've been trying every day, and then obviously there's been various different things that have come out. And yeah, I just don't think I'm going to have anything backed up. So while we're away, I'm going to be live streaming some bits and bobs here and there. That is the plan. If I can't live stream, I'll record some bits and bobs, which I'll be able to either post while we're away, because I'm taking my laptop with me, if I can edit them, because I normally edit on my PlayStation, so you know it's a whole new ball game for me. Or if I manage to live stream, then there'll be some live streams while we're away. But as far as the Let's Play goes, it's going to be a few days before the next episode comes out. And it's frustrating because I'm back into a swing, back into a rhythm, and I've got all these, I want to do this next, then this and this, and I've got an idea for this, and I know the views are plummeting on this Let's Play. People have just decided not interested anymore. You know, yeah, it is, I don't know, again, and we're back to that thing of, I don't know what it is people want anymore, I really don't. Whereas it was, farming was fine, then it was people wanting to see productions and not farming. Then it was, we're done with productions, we just want to see farming, then you just do farming, and that's not good enough. We want to see cool new equipment, you show that. It's like, you know, I don't know, I'm not sure. It could just be the map, people don't like the map, whatever it is. If you are still watching and you have stuck with it, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you hugely. But I've got stuff I want to do in it. There's stuff I want to finish off. We have built ourselves, we are building ourselves, we have repurposed huge swathes of the map that were just forestry or were just a bog, and we're farming. We have done a lot of forestry, but this is not just a forestry series. It hasn't been from the start. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, that's looking a bit better. Weird though, isn't it? How much darker that's gone than the others. Let's swing around here, because I'm curious. I should have switched that off because we're done with that, but let's see what this says and shows. Because I'm sure the soil type's pretty much identical. So all we're doing is trying to bring a balance back to the force, and it's not. Is it changing? It doesn't look like it's changing at all. Yeah, not wasting my time. Not wasting my time on that. How's that going? Oh, it's gone all the way over there. That's weird, isn't it? Did it load up and down there? Now it's gone. Nope, going to go all the way over this side now. Right. What should I lime next? You haven't got to see that. I'll go and do that. Go and do it myself. Okay, liming's done. What's done there? That's weird. We've done a bit of jiggery pokery. I took the lime spreader and thought, you know what? Let's upgrade our lime spreader. I was saying it only spreads out to wherever it was. Let's go for something that does 42 meters. So I've gone for the custom Amazon ZGT. Let's have a look. What was it? So we've got that one there, the ZGTS, and then there's this, which is the custom version. I went for that one, not the Unreal one, just so I could change the colours and bits and bobs on it. I've still got in 10,000 litres, I haven't gone mad. That one just does fertiliser, that one does fertiliser and lime, so it does it to 42 miles an hour, 42 metres, so I thought, you know what, why not? Let's do it. That harvester was showing nearly full. I thought it was going to stop on the way down. That's going to stop the wrong way round now, isn't it? But what I was also doing, I've set this up, like I say, I've gone brightly coloured so you can't miss it. So it's just the Amazon really, but the Colossus version. And again, I haven't gone nuts. It's not 150,000 litre capacity. It doesn't spread to 50, 60 metres. It's 42 metres. It does the thing. It's very straightforward. I just wanted to change the colours, that's all. I mean, I could have gone for the Amazon, and it was cheaper. I think I sold the other one for 15 grand, and this cost me 20. So, as opposed to 65 grand for the other one. Why not? That's what I say. Well, maybe that's not going to be a time. Unload yet. So what I'm going to do is start the engine on this. We'll get liming. So if you look in bottom left, it doesn't look. It's interesting because on the map, oh yeah, it's doing the same thing again. Isn't it weird? That's how it was before when I limed it. This is going completely different. But bottom left on the map, it's not really showing like it's made much difference at all. I've gone off at an angle. No, it was too busy looking at the thing. How weird. I don't understand that. Maybe when I come back on it, it'll have settled itself down, but that's... yeah, that's vastly different, isn't it? I said the same thing I've done. That went green. That's gone how I expected it to. So our pea field's been done. That's okay. You're all right. Oh, maybe I will catch it the right way around. Okay, so I'm going to probably see you now when... I just wanted to show you the fact I've done it, that we've got ourselves a new lime and fertiliser spreader. Although I'm doing liquid fertiliser. That does give us the option now to do solid fertiliser if we wanted to. We could do that. Right, let's go and grab that to unload, and I'll see you when the green beans are done and we know how many we ended up with. And then, like I say, it's just going to be a small case of all the prep in the fields. I still need to do the carrots and parsnips as well, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get onto those in this episode, unfortunately. Well, here we go. It's 10:37. Took a little while, but we got there. We've got 81. 81,492 litres. That's pretty good. We're going to put that into the silo. Then I'm going to put the... I've got to be careful. And then I'm going to put the preserved food factory to do... Is it jars? It's jarred beans, isn't it? It is. Oh, I need to move that back. That was when I unloaded the red beet. That needs to be sorted out. So yeah, carrots and parsnips left. And then repurposing, then it'll be a wheat field. We've got obviously our sunflower that's growing, and our corn, that big field of corn, but that's, we only just planted that, so that's going to be probably 3 months ago away. We've got another thing of wool, so I'm assuming, I didn't really actually pay any attention when I was checking earlier, when I was moving the wool pallets. I think we've probably had new births. I would think that's most likely, simply because... Oh yeah, look, 0 months, 10. 5 months, 10. 10 months, 5. 18 months, 10. Yeah, so we've had new births. That's got... I'm thinking, there seem to be a lot more animals in there, and we seem to have got another wool pallet very, very quickly, because I got the one that was there and loaded it up. How full's that looking? That's not far off full as well. So, yeah, we're looking alright. Okay, let's just make sure as I turn around here we don't have any lambs or anything in the way. That would not be good. And this will bring us to the end of another episode here on Sunshine Forest. So I'll load that into there. Excellent stuff. And then we come over to here for our next product for storing. And again, this is not necessarily about making money. This is about providing sustenance. Can be, yeah, jarred green beans. We don't have anything else, do we? Just the green beans. On we go. Where's our green beans on that list? Or jarred green beans. Anyway, that's a bit at the top, won't it? There you go, 8 litres already and climbing. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Yes. Thanks for watching.